Hey all, Binks here, and today we're guarding the galaxy. Today's deck is a fully thematic deck built around the Guardians of the Galaxy. We wanted to do this to celebrate the buffing of two of the Guardians. We have Groot that went from a 3/3 that got +3 to a 3/4 that gets +2. So you still get the same payoff if you land the Guardian trigger and you call out where your opponent's going to play. But playing it alone is kind of just like base stats, so it's a lot better. And then Drax got a similar treatment. It used to be a 4/4 that got +4. Now it's a 4/5 that got +3. So it's a nice little buff they did to the Guardians. Really love these kind of like small buffs to make these cards a little bit more playable and feel a lot better. To round out from the Guardian side of things, we have Raccoon, we have Star-Lord, and we have Gamora, probably the strongest Guardian of the Galaxy. If you want to play this deck yourself and you want to try and build the best deck possible, I think that you do want to throw all 5 of those in now. Groot and Drax used to kind of be the two odd ones out, but now they feel a lot more powerful. But what we did is just try to be really thematic. So in the MCU, Thor was around with the Guardians of the Galaxy for a while, so we have Thor in here hanging out. Cosmo, if you've seen the holiday special and some of the Guardians things, Cosmo hangs out with them on Nowhere, so we have Cosmo in the deck. We have Nova in the comics. Nova is part of the Guardians. Mantis, obviously an important part of the Guardians, not necessarily good from a power perspective, but always good to get some extra cards. Yondu, part of the Ravagers, but part of the original Guardians of the Galaxy, so we have him in the deck as well. Adam Warlock actually works really well with the Guardians deck. The idea of using Adam Warlock in this deck is that you can play him out, and even if you're not winning that location, your opponent's usually going to play there, right? So if you play that Adam Warlock and you follow that up with a Groot, and then maybe it's really close or you're still behind, opponent still wants to play there, then you slam down a Drax right after it. So Adam Warlock can get you more cards. It's a pretty low curve deck, but also it's kind of a trap for your opponent. We did have armor. This is during the hot location, the altar, so armor was just to kind of play a little bit of defense there. Nova was also kind of included for that reason. But if you were going to try and build this and be as competitive as possible, Daredevil is obviously a great inclusion. You can even do maybe just like Chavez to get you a little bit better curve. If you're going to go the Daredevil route, maybe you have things like Professor X. Would love to hear down below the most competitive Guardians of the Galaxy deck that you have, because there's just something amazing about calling out where your opponent's going to play. I try and play this game a lot more for fun than really trying to be the best at this game or climb, and there's just something so amazing about playing these Guardians, calling out where your opponent's going to play. It lets you be really, really active. So again, if you're looking for something and maybe you're a little bit stale with what you're doing in Marvel Snap and you're looking for something different, a Guardians deck like this, like I said, you can even make some tweaks to make it a bit more competitive, is really, really fun way to play the game, and I think that you're really, really going to enjoy it. As always, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to hit the like button. Really helps me out. If you are not subscribed, check down below. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe for a daily Marvel Snap content. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/binks_plays. Enjoy. I think we hold the Nova. 1 power isn't enough. Thoughts on the Nova nerf? So I think that this was a statistical nerf. So I think that Nova was probably just like surprisingly strong when you just run it with Killmonger, because if you just run Nova and Killmonger, Nova's just like a pretty good 1/2 that you can also ping off if you need to. So I think that statistically people who are just running Nova and Killmonger in their deck were probably like doing really well. So it's probably just like a statistics based nerf. We're gonna get Adam Warlock down, and then we're gonna Groot. Yeah, Nova double nerf. The first one was very necessary. It was the strongest card in the game by a pretty wide margin. So if they try and fight for us here on Westview, I guess this is Mr. Negative. We'll play it out. We can beat a negative deck. What was the initial nerf? It used to be a 1/2 that gave +2 power. Crazy overpowered. Man, I really wanted to draw there. Pretty annoying. We can just send this out. Let's actually Iceman them. Iceman can be really annoying for these decks. So yeah, they're gonna fight for Triskelion. I'm kind of interested. Wow. Smart play. I think the Gamora right will probably be enough here. We'll see. We really want to get to this. We really want to try and draw as aggressively as we can. We can destroy Nova with the new hot location. So it kind of just rots in our hands if we don't get the new hot location. But he's also Guardians of the Galaxy. It's a thematic deck. Okay. I think the way that we're going to win this game is to get ahead and then have Nova stop them in Dark Dimension. So we need to make sure that we're ahead as soon as we possibly can. I think they'll play left. I think they'll play left. We should go pretty hard. Just develop this. Does Guardians work in Dark Dimension? No, it just counts if they played on the last turn, I believe. It's kind of weird. You haven't played Nova in a long time? Didn't know they dropped the AP. Yeah, that was literally today. Literally this morning. Okay, so as long as we're ahead this turn, which it seems like we're going to be, we have to assume that they're... Okay, so chat, I think I'm actually... Man, they might be just throwing the right side. So I was thinking maybe we can Cosmo here. But I don't think that they'll do the Mystique play, because like the Mystique play doesn't even like win them this location. I don't even know what they can do to win this location. I don't even think they can. So we're going to play Mjolnir middle. We're going to Cosmo middle. And then we just have to use the best use of these cards. I think that 12 is a little bit hard for them to beat here. Not impossible, but a little bit annoying. And then maybe we throw Yondu here. I think we got a shot. We get the Mjolnir off. This is going to go to 26. They still need to develop like 9 power left. They want to win that. I don't know what they can really do right. This is the most power we can possibly get right. But hopefully they try and do some like weird shenanigans or maybe Silver Surfer shenanigans in the middle. And then Cosmo completely shuts them down. Mystique plus Surfer? Yeah, I think they're going to do that in the middle, which is why we have the Cosmo set. So the Cosmo set is a trap. Oh, baby! Oh, it's going to be good, baby! Oh, they're definitely going to have a lot of on reveals. Oh, man, I'm so stoked. Let's go. Let's go. So the whole point there was to try and get ahead so that we can get this Cosmo, because we know this Cosmo is going to be enough to stop them. They literally played 3 on reveal cards, right? So they're trying to get this bishop established on both locations, which is kind of interesting because this bishop actually wasn't going to be strong enough to win left or right. I think they actually just made a pretty bad play, right? I think they just made a pretty bad play there, like just overall. Played Zola too early. Yeah, I don't even know. They probably should have Wolfbane and then Zola'd, and then the Zola would hit on both sides. Because if they would have Wolfsbane, the Wolfsbane would have full triggered with all 3 cards. It would have got to 7, and then it would have replayed, and then would have added +6 again. Not that that matters because we Cosmoed them, but no matter what they did, I think we were crushing them there. Let's give our opponent a Yondu because it's a bad card. Where's Nebula? There's like a data mine version of Nebula. She looked kind of interesting. Why did they make Star-Lord a 2/3? Star-Lord's already pretty good. If he's a 2/3 that went up by 2, he might be overpowered as a 2-drop. They probably just looked at the stats and said that Star-Lord's in like a good spot, would be my guess. I'm gonna guess this is some kind of Hela type deck because they're running Invisible Woman. So hopefully we get oh, we have Cosmo in our hand. We'll wait till like turn 5 to Cosmo though. Can't really like Groot here because they get the buffed version of it. But we can't just try and get ahead middle. Open 31 reserve and to get a single card. Love to see it. Love to see it. 31 reserves and no cards, man. Yeah, hopefully the series drops things are going a little bit better, but I definitely think that there's still some work that needs to be done. I did see the Leak Battle Pass. Yeah, MODOK looks like a cool card. 5/8, discard your whole hand. I feel like there's some interesting stuff that could be happening there. Oh, I really wanted that Gamora. Quite unfortunate. Order Law. I'll give them the buff Star-Lord. Giving them the buff Star-Lord kind of sucks, but they want to play Hella on 6, right? Giving them a 5-power Star-Lord does feel like doo-doo. No Mjolnir, Sag. I'd go hard there, then just throw an extra power left. Might be enough. Might be close. Why not save Cosmo till 6? Good point. I didn't know if I was gonna be ahead or not. I guess is my reasoning, but I should have looked at this and thought I was probably gonna be ahead. I was just scared about not being ahead. You know what I mean? You're gonna be ahead. It's an Invisible One. It's a really good point as well. I'm Groot, by the way. Not enough on the right. It's good for us. It all depends on how much they get left. By 1. Oh, give the Cosmo in his hand. Put the Cosmo in his hand. Yeah, Machine World Dracula feels like garbaggio, dude. I actually remember I was running a Sarah Miracle list, and Sarah Miracle kind of suggests this like Dracula Chavez kind of like addition to it, which is interesting. But it was during Machine World when Machine World first dropped, and I got rid of it because everyone would just do that to me. I think people like to annoy you. It's okay. It's part of being a streamer. I accept it. Okay. Where are they going to play? Where are they going to play? I think they're going to play a little bit more right. Start to buff up right a little bit. Got him! Why armor instead of another guardian? The hot location. I have to have some concession for the hot location. If I had no way to play around the hot location, I just get murdered by Deadpool. I haven't run in any Deadpool decks, but it seems like Deadpool's gonna be really, really gross. I think they'll play left here. I think they'll play left here. I'm a little bit scared of should I be scared of them leadering? Psylocked on 4. Do I scoff at their leader? I'm very good at the game, chat. GG's. Finally get a Deadpool deck? Bass deck. Dude, if my dude basts into like Mr. Negative, I'm gonna be so upset. Is it really basting a Mr. Negative? Jesus Christ. How do I beat this? Literally impossible to beat that. Literally impossible, dude. No shot. No fucking shot, bro. We'll play it out. We'll play it out. Another reason you hate this location? That's fine. Passing a negative on a pre-magic port. Yeah, the pre-magic part too. I forgot to mention that. That makes it so much worse. Let's go, Drax. Yeah! Oh, come on. Cosmo off the rip. Cosmo off the rip. Come on, one time. Jeesh. Need Cosmo, man. Need Cosmo. Come on, hit the flipped Iron Man. Black Widow, you what the hell, dude? Come on, Cosmo off the rip. One time, bro. One time, Cosmo off the rip. One time. One time. Come on, you're getting 2 cards. Come on. Let's go. Okay, that's so good. So clutch. Okay. I don't think I snap back because then they know something might be awry. What else do I do? I think I just get this Nova developed. Let's go. Okay. Still so many things that I could lose to. There's still so many things I could lose to, chat. Okay. We have Ironheart. Is the +6 gonna be enough when... Going for it. It's fine. We just have to win left. We just have to win left. Oh! No shot, they said. Oh, baby. Holy. Yo, and -2 for your Darkhawk, by the way. Let's go, chat. Never count Binks out of a game, baby. Oh. God, that was a grueling match. Pass on one. Pass on one. Armitage. Ooh. Little Star-Lord and Camertage action. Ooh. Alright, now we just need Cosmo. We need a opportunely timed Cosmo. Very opportunely timed. Thank you, Cosmo. And then we need to figure out where they are going to... You know, here, let's do this, chat. This is very sneaky. Let's incentivize them to play Galactus somewhere. So we're basically playing this Nova here to incentivize them to want to play Galactus there because it's worse for us. And then we'll Cosmo there. What the heck? Never mind. Well, they're just running Wolverine in their deck. I just want to keep getting super buffed Guardians. Nice Nova, by the way. So rude. Look at how big my cards are getting. Look at all these double buffed Guardians. No, my Rocket! Thanks for the Nova buff, by the way. I think we just keep going. I think they're going to keep playing a Camertage, and I keep wanting to get double Gamora buffs. I'm really enjoying getting all these double buffs. We might get all 5 of them to get double Camertage buffs. There's a chance. There's a chance that we get all of them. It's like a little collector's item. 2/9 Star-Lord. How's it? Oh, it's a 2/9 because of the Star-Lord buff. Dude, they're 4 for 4. are you thinking? Arnim Zola? You gonna Arnim Zola chat? If we're thinking Arnim, we can actually just armor. Armor right? I could armor right, but I could just also just give right. Sean, so armor? I guess armor or Cosmo both works. Zero cost death? There's no way their death is zero cost. There's no world where there's death is zero cost. Death is 5 cost. Galactus? There's no world where they play Galactus here. I think they're gonna try and Arnim Zola middle. So hard to be this talented, chat. I love the idea of playing the buff guardians. We passed turn 1. I think passing turn 1 is usually kind of fine. Noel's not going from pool 5 to 4 yet, no. We'll staying at 5 for the moment. Let's go like Yondu, Rocket middle. They'll probably play middle. They'll play anywhere. Thanks to the 3-head leader? That's so rude. Yeah, but yeah, I did see that the series are going down. It's really nice. It's really nice. You hate armor? Armor's a good card. Plus, I mean, how can you look at this and be upset? I would lose to this card every day if I got to see it every day, you know? Yeah, I know there's other things that I can do. I think armor is just really important for this location. It's helped us get there a lot of times. We need something to tech around it. Nova's already kind of like something that helps us with it, but I feel like we need some tech in case of Deadpool. But we also haven't faced any Deadpool decks yet. Okay, so they're not going to play middle, so maybe they play left. God damn it. When did series go down? January 31st. That's what they said. We're gonna play 2 cards. We might as well play 2 cards this turn. Let's armor our own Nova as a joke. Bass was one of my Series 5 polls. Did I get screwed? I saw it on Twitter, but it's probably also in the news section. I don't actually know. What up, Solid Snake? Maximus, thanks for the cards, mate. Alright, now they're definitely going to play middle. Yeah, Bass is great. It's always going to feel bad in any situation like this if you overpay or like pull it right before it goes down. It's always going to feel bad. Okay, Zabu. So they're gonna be able to play 3 cards this turn. It's a little bit scary. I'm guessing this is some kind of weird Zabu Surfer. So what's our thought process? Is it probably going to be Wong Surfer somewhere, right? Wong Surfer just feels like it's not going to be enough, man. You snap on him? I feel like they're not going to be able to win. Wong Surfer? Like, Wong, what does Wong Surfer do for him? Let's figure out where they'll play it, though. Why would they do it right? I don't know where they'll do it. If they're going to Wong Surfer, they probably want to do it left or middle, because if they do it right, then there's no reason to do it right, because they're just going to waste that 2 power. I think they'll do it middle, actually. My thought is that they'll do it here. Do this just to get ahead. so freaking smart and good at this game, chat. Do you guys realize? Do you guys realize how lucky you are? Oh shit. Do you realize how lucky you are to get to watch this? Tim Duncan's better than Tim Duncan's definitely one of the people who slept on when people talk about like top 10 players of all time. No, I mean I think that that's a totally valid thing to say, is that Kobe isn't even the best Laker. I think that there's plenty of arguments. There's probably like 3 players that you can say. Like you probably say Magic is better. I guess Kareem, if you count him as a Laker. I know he's in the Lakers for a little bit, but Kareem was kind of like a journeyman. He played in so many different places. You watch Ozark? Ozark's great, dude. Dynasty Warriors, dude? I love Dynasty Warriors. I played so much Dynasty Warriors 3 as a kid. Like, absolutely absurd amount of Dynasty Warriors 3 as a child. Kareem. Definitely Magic. Definitely Kareem. Kobe not in your top 5 all time? I think that's totally valid. I feel like a lot of people don't think that. Ooh, I have our opponent's death. Nice. Always wanted one of those. You get a Carnage off? Electro. Ah, it's a freaking one of them freaking Galactus decks. We definitely want Nova developed then. I feel like he's probably gonna play it on Crimson Cosmos. Incredibly rude. Man, we're ahead, but we literally can't play the Cosmo there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn it, dude. This is so bad. Chat, in order to play the death, we need another card to die. Otherwise, death is going to cost 1 and not 0. It's going to do it middle? I snap and he probably retreats, right?
Oh, snap.
Not rip. You must know how your opponent also feels. You must understand the position your opponent's in. The opponent doesn't know our hand. The opponent does not know our hand, chat. Very important to remember that your opponent does not know your hand. Make sure to subscribe. Watch that one too.